It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Pulled toward right center field. Arias will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Teoscar Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base
hit. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Comes back with a slurve, but that's high. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
outside. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 to him now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2, and a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball in there for a called strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, home run number 9 on the year, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
In now, Curtis Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate now, Damon Rodriguez batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. And he is in there.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
The 1-1.
Nope. Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting nine, the second
So
baseman,
next to the plate for the
Bobby
Royals,
Witt
Bobby Witt Jr. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Royals 4 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Off here in the welcome everyone as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Duffy, a 6'3" left-hander, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Luis Arraez will be next. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Luis Arraez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The numbers on the year, 272. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The next 0-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Fouled off. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The batter, the left fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's just 1 for 6. Now the first pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The next 3-2. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Now back.
Trevor Story steps in now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Career numbers against Duffy. Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
For the Twins, the third
Last
baseman,
half of the second set to go, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
Oh, that's low.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 21 driven in. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. So next to bat will be Mitch Garver. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, no hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
High in the air out to center field. Rodriguez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail here 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jorge Soler becomes the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Curtis.
Now at the plate, Curtis Rodriguez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simmons. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
At the plate, Damon Rodriguez. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump. And, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And this will be fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Matt Shoemaker is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shoemaker, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounded to short. Simmons is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Buxton.
Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, Byron.
First offering on its way. Byron Buxton is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball, that's too high.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, 1 here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting 9.
And now here is Kyle Garlick. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Twins are set. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Santana swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now he stays on the 0-2 pitch and cracks this one into right center. That's down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Trevor Story steps in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Shoemaker comes set. Here he comes 0-1.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Buell. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Patrick Withrow will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Patrick Withrow.
Stepping in now, Curtis Rodriguez. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
2-0 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
He's set. Here it comes. Damon Rodriguez is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Withrow leads off second with one gone in the inning. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the count will be full. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Seven foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Jordan Balazovic gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop. Still 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out.
The shortstop.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's
Now
the fourth time he struck
baseman,
out, and we're only in the
Luis
second game of this series.
Arraez.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez as he'll take a look at ball one. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. First delivery to him.
Ball. That's outside.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Hernandez able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, man, interesting story on Bobby Witt Jr. I had a chance to come up in the minor leagues when his dad was with the Texas Rangers. I was a hard thrower, Matt. Bobby Witt Jr.'s father, Bobby, might have been the hardest thrower I ever saw in the minor leagues.
There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A runner at second, nobody out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now Carlos Santana as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's one down now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
1 ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. That's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So now it'll be four-hole hit. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Trevor Story steps in now. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding forward now is the DH, Patrick Withrow. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Edwin Encarnacion will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Curtis Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Damon Rodriguez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Once again, a 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Royals 11 and the Twins nothing. Now is the welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Jorge Polanco will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit high and deep to right center. Hilliard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. So here is Kyle Garlick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Giancarlo Castilla is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 8, Giancarlo Castilla.
First pitch of the AB now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Lifted into center field. Rodriguez is there, 2 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75 on the ground to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Twins are 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And, boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. First delivery to him.
Castilla.
Giancarlo Castilla is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead. Mike Minor will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 24.
And now Luis Arias. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nick Pratto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Nick Pratto.
Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castilla is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. In his career against Mike Minor, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting,
the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 11-0. And stepping in, Nick Pratto. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Up next for the Royals.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Hansel Robles comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hansel Robles.
Trevor Story steps in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The batter.
So the next to bat will be Curtis Rodriguez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Prado, the runner at third. Story is over at second with one down in the inning. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Damon Rodriguez is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Three runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Royals out in front, 14-0. At the plate. Now is welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 2 for 5. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Popped him up. Prado backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Byron Buxton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know, Dero, that's one of the downsides of being a knuckleball pitcher. You don't have a lot of other pitches in his repertoire. After seeing a few too many knuckleballs, he's able to hit a bullet right there for a base hit.
Yeah, this pitcher will occasionally mix in a fastball, give you a different look, but that's a lot of knuckleballs in a row.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
From the stretch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Sam Hilliard comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready now is Giancarlo Castilla.
Giancarlo Castilla.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now to the plate, Kyle Garlick starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hilliard is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrelton Simmons 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A little low. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez. Story is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Simmons is off of first with 2 away. Final strike for the Twins. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
14-0 is the final in this one. Kansas City slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Danny Duffy earned his 5th win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Jose Barrios couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Mike Minor takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the American League Central, Damon Rodriguez had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Royals push past the Twins 14-0. The White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 6-4.